Greetings, beautiful souls. This is Bobby coming to you today with another life lesson. This is about a sister that I never knew. I have three sisters. The oldest one, my sister Gloria, was 3 years older than me, and I have two younger sisters. They're twins. What I wanted to talk to you today about is the sister that was my older sister. She passed away at the age of 54 from a rare virus of the brain that wasn't discovered until about a year before she passed away. And by that time, things had progressed to where they were not reversible. So I wanted to say that before this happened, my sister was the kind of person who was she was very difficult to get along with. And so the family would pretty much put up with her for the holidays, because we had to, because she was family. And but she was very loud and very stubborn and strong-willed, and would try to convince you by screaming louder that her opinion was the only one that mattered and that she was right all the time. Well, I was probably the only one of us, the only one of the siblings that would not agree with her. My mom would say, "Oh, just agree with her, because then she'll just pipe down." I said, "No, Ma, because she's not right." So anyway, we butted heads quite a bit. And so the holidays that seemed endless, relentless, the 3 hours or whatever that she was there, was like, oh my gosh. Well, then at one point, she was able to move anywhere, and she ended up moving 30 minutes from me. Oh, wow. I thought, oh man, this is going to be a long life. And so anyway, she moved close to me about 2 years before she passed. And the year before she passed, when she was starting to slur her speech and forget things, I would take her to the doctor's appointments, and she was always so very grateful, and always expressed her gratitude. And she was always really an innocent person, but I never saw past the loud voice that she would use. And so when near Christmas time, about a few months before she passed away, the police department called and said that we found your sister downtown, and she was disoriented, didn't know who she was, where she was. And we asked her what she was doing here, and she said that she was buying her sister Bobby Christmas cookies. So she remembered what she was doing there, and she remembered why she was there, which just brought tears to my eyes. So later on in the summer, when it was pretty close to the end, I had a celebration of life for her in the park, and invited colleagues and friends and people that I never knew, but people that she had known along her life path. And my son had done video interviews with each one of these people who came to her celebration of life. And later on, when I listened to those interviews, I realized what a gift she was to so many people in her life. And you know, most of the time we never get to see the side of a person, or especially a sibling, that other people see, because they all saw a different facet of her. And I never had seen or known of any of these until that day. So sometimes the lesson from this is, sometimes when you think the worst thing could happen, which is your sibling moving very close to you when you don't really get along, sometimes you're supposed to see something different. And in a strange, rare, and unexpected way, I got to know the beautiful soul she was before I couldn't. So the ironic but silver lining was, I got to know my sister before I couldn't. So I hope this resonates with you. And if it does, be sure to share your story. Share the light that's inside of you. Somebody needs to hear your story. Somebody needs to hear it. Thank you.